I've really not done it. Like, my skin looks really bad and all this kind of stuff, but I did manage to take a shower and get into some new clothes. That's an achievement as far as I'm concerned. Like I said, during this winter break, I'm really taking it easy, and I'm mostly thinking of like what I want to do. Like, but I can't spend too much time doing this. But like I said, like because I'm probably like my energy is just super low right now, and I'm not trying to fight it. I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna rest, and like, just because I'm resting doesn't mean I can't like do research or like just kind of like like the input rather than the output. So I figured just take advantage, and I did manage to tell my mom that I didn't want to go to I was gonna say Thanksgiving. I don't know why I said that, but that I don't want to go to Christmas. So and she did give me a little bit of a guilt trip, but then like I just kind of kept it pretty positive, and like the tone, like I kept my tone pretty high. Like, yeah, just like like didn't have to get too serious. I'm just like, no, I made my mind up. I don't want to go. And she was like, okay. And so I'm like, okay, good. All right, so it's all figured out. So all right, it's crazy how I'm spending my time right now because I've been on Facebook, like arguing with people. Like this is a little bit of waste of time, but I'm gonna consider it entertainment at this point. Um, and it was like this whole entire video about women who get pregnant from these guys and then the guys leave them or something like that. Now, obviously, I don't know, like everybody's case is going to be different, right? Like, there's going to be different case scenarios in even within this category, let's say. Um but I was like, I just kind of wrote abortion and with like the little emoji that has the woman going like this, like that's what I would do. Like, fuck, if the guy, like, why would you want a baby with a guy? Or like even like, okay, vice versa too. Like, why would you want to have a kid with somebody who didn't want the kid? Like, I mean, okay, it's one thing if they were like telling you, oh yeah, I want a kid, and then like right when you got pregnant or right when she got pregnant, they changed their mind. Like that would be fucked up on their part. But if they were like adamant the whole time, like they didn't want kids, and you kept on pushing that, and they eventually left after that, or okay, there's like two like because women and men, right? Okay, so like under that, like, and this is like the Facebook group is just all the women, right? So but there was this one case on like Reddit where this guy tried to baby trap a woman. She wanted an abortion. He didn't. He wanted to keep the child, and she was like kind of reluctant, but she was like, "Okay, I'll carry the child, but I'm signing off all the legal. Like, you are going to be 100% responsible for that kid. I'm not taking care of that kid whatsoever. Like, not at all." But she did pay child support, so and he said that she was very faithful on that. Um, so, but like later on, he figured out, oh, it's really hard to take care of a kid. And then he started complaining and calling her a deadbeat mom and all this kind of stuff just because because she doesn't want to participate in taking care of a kid that she didn't want. And so like I'm kind of like now thinking of that, I'm like, well, okay, how many of these women are like complaining but actually know for a fact that they were trying to baby trap that man? Like, okay, so like we got the Reddit where it's a flip where the woman wants an abortion and the guy doesn't. Okay, so back to the Facebook group where the women want the kid and the guys don't want the kid. And like, yeah, there are horror stories. Like there was this one guy that kept on harassing her until she like had a miscarriage. That's horrible. That is horrible. But the thing is, okay, like it's horrible what he's doing, but I feel like the woman doesn't see where she kind of provoked it. Like, cause the whole time he was saying he didn't want the fucking kid and she wanted the kid. Like, like it's like why would you want a kid with somebody who obviously doesn't want the fucking kid? Like you're gonna try and force it, and then like you're gonna complain about child support and all this kind of stuff. Like how desperate are you? Like this is sad. This is sad. I mean, if the guy is blatantly like not wanting the kid, like I mean, because like I did say like okay, like under the case scenarios of like where the guy recanted and like he like fed her lies, and then, like, as soon as she got pregnant, he was, like, no about it. That's fucked up. That's on him. But if from the beginning, the guy said he did not want kids, and you went and got yourself pregnant, and you want him to, like, participate, like, you're a fucking selfish bitch. You're 100% responsible, and I don't have any sympathy for you. Like, 100% no fucking sympathy for that bitch. Like, under that case scenario. Like, no, you're stupid. Like, obviously you're rocking, like, 2-digit IQ or something, or you're just so full of hormones you forgot how to think and you became, like, just a breeding machine of some sort, and now you're coming off of it and realize, oh shit, I've been stupid or something. But, like, fuck, like, like, you're a grown-ass woman. Take care of your fucking self. You know, it's like, you know, I don't get it. Like, but I think a lot of people are just, like, really wounded, that they're either, like, just, mentally delayed, like, they're just not really mentally fit to actually have children, like, they don't understand, really. And then there's people who, I don't know, are just running on fucking, like, hormones or something, and I don't know, I don't think even under, like, I don't know, I can't empathize with these people, so, but, like, I mean, yeah, why would you want a kid with somebody who did not want the fucking kid? Like, okay, well, okay. So, okay, if that's the case, like, okay, like, you want the baby, they don't want the baby. You have to respect that they don't want the fucking kid. So you need to understand that 100% of the responsibility is on you then, because you are the party that wants the kid. Do you understand? Like, you can't convert, like, you can't change the mind of somebody. Like, you're being manipulative. Do you see where it's being manipulative? In both case scenarios. Like, like the guy on Reddit who's, like, calling the mom a deadbeat or whatever because he's having to take care of the kid and he's figuring out, oh shit, it's more work than he thought. You know, it's like, but you wanted the kid, so it's your responsibility. So it's 100% your, like, you put yourself in that situation, dumbass. And I'm saying that to the women too. You put your fucking self in that position. I don't have any sympathy for you. Sorry. I really don't. I really don't. 100% don't. And it's just, it baffles me. Like, I mean, like I said, under the, like, okay, the case scenarios that I have sympathy for is where the motherfucker lied. Like, if people are lying and they're flip and, like, making the whole situation confusing, that's not cool. People shouldn't do that. That one lady that, well, no, I don't know. It's very complicated. It just sounds like they were both immature. Like, the guy kind of harassing her until she had a miscarriage, and her kind of stubbornly wanting the baby, despite the guy keeping on saying that he doesn't want the baby. Like, if that was the case, if, like, during the first time he said that, she should have been making plans to get out of that fucking marriage, relationship, house, whatever. She should have, like, left if that was the case, because it's like, and some women on that in that group did say that. They were like, when I told him he was upset and whatever, and he didn't want anything, but then they left. Okay, you know what? Those women are taking like they understand the situation. It's sad, but they are acting accordingly. Like, like they are doing what like is, I guess, pretty much logical to what their morals are and what would be needed in the situation. So I give them credit 100%. Like, like, and I mean, it does suck that that's the situation, but it's like, you can't force somebody to want to have a kid, Like, you can't force anyone to want to have a kid. And it's just like, I don't know. I think there's a lot of, like, mentally ill people out there, and, like, I think some of these women are mentally ill and they're having kids, which is really sad. Cause, like, those poor kids are gonna, well, I mean, like, hopefully they survive, whatever, and I mean, there's CPS and shit like that, so, like, it's gonna get handled one way or another, but it's like, I don't know, like, it kind of makes me sick. Like, it's kind of giving me indigestion right now, because it's like, the fact that people are so fucking stupid. Like, I really see it. Like, oh, and yeah, and then the pro-life people came at me, and I was like, um, well, okay, so the pro-life, and then like one lady that had a miscarriage came up, like, because she was like yelling at me about the abortion, and she's like, I had a miscarriage, and blah blah. It's like, first of all, miscarriages and abortions are two different things, bitch. You know, like, why are you lumping them together? You know, like, um, and secondly, like, okay, so the pro-life people, it's like, that's a whole other issue. Like, I mean, like, yeah, it's kind of related to this topic, but like, just because you're pro-life doesn't mean you have, you know, that you're allowed to be a dumbass. Like, still, 100% still, like, okay, that one lady that still stayed in the relationship with the abusive guy who had her making like, who gave her a miscarriage. It's like, you see, like, I mean, like, it's obviously it's bad what he did. His way of like, they're both immature. Like, they're both retarded. It's kind of like probably under God's like it probably with God realizing that these two people are too incompetent to actually have the fucking kid. So, and I mean, I know she was really sad about it, whatever, but I don't think it would have been a good idea. Like, that would not have been, like, a baby wouldn't have helped their situation. You know, like what I'm saying? And like, for the other people, like, okay, so when I said abortion, then people started like commenting on my stance on abortion, and I was like, okay, so this one lady said nobody wants abortion, blah 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 blah, and like, we are doing. I'm like, who's like, why are you speaking for everybody? Like, like, why are you, like, I'm not even speaking for you. I'm just like, basically, that's what I would, if I were in this situation, that's the option I would take. You know, I'm not saying anything about you. You know, like, and why are you speaking for everyone? And then, like, you know, and then you know, like, it just obviously, I don't understand these people's mentalities, like, 0%. Like, I don't fucking think this way, so it's just like, it's crazy to me. But like, because like I could kind of see, uh okay, this is like a little slang, that this is my personal slang, but I call stupid people two-digiters, because like, anybody with like a two-digit IQ is like mentally retarded, so I call them two-digit. But anyway, so the two digits are prevalent right now. And yeah, and just so, like, you know, she was coming at me with like, it was like a long argue, like, well, like, she didn't make any sense the whole entire time. I kept on just like pointing out her language that she was using, because she was like trying to like lump everybody together. It's like, no, these are all individuals. Do you see everybody's stories? They're different. You know, like, your story is not her story, it's not my story. It's not like, you have an individual story. And of course you have like an independent choice that you make. So obviously, because you're pro-life, you're probably going to keep the kid. But because you're like kind of reluctantly doing that, you're going to like complain about it the whole time. So you, like, oh god, I did what my mom does when she gets frustrated. But it's like, you're free to do whatever you want either way. Like, all of us have to live with the consequences of our actions. Like, it's, you know, you can't avoid consequences. Like, you know, like, if you have an abortion, you're damaging your uterus, and you might not be able to have children in the future. So it's like, you have to live with that possibility. If you go along with the pregnancy, you might have complications. You might lose your life. If you have the birth, you might lose your life. Okay, say you survived everything. You still got to raise the kid. Or, okay, oh, what, are you going to give it for adoption? Are you going to raise it by yourself? Like, what are you doing now? Are you going to give it to your parent? Like, what, you know, there's like many different ways to go about this whole situation. So it's like, but it's like, it's almost like a lot of these women are too stuck in their emotions. They don't think logically. And obviously, by thinking so emotionally, they've got themselves in really precarious situations. Like, so, like, like, I've been in crazy situations too, but, like, once I get out of it, I'm like, "Well, fuck, that was my bad," like, and I've been on some crazy shit, like, I don't wanna go into it because it's not about me right now. I wanna keep the video about what I'm talking about, so but, like, yeah, I don't get it. So, but that's what I've been doing today. I've been talking to the 2 digits, and yeah, I don't know. But anyway, that's just my little update. So take care, be good, bye bye.